Hey, everyone.
I don't think this is in the camera.
Hey, everyone.
Wait, put him there again. Wait. It didn't make the noise again.
Wait, sorry, I did the wrong hand.
What?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Barely Bearable Besties. I'm Thomas.
I'm Bianca. And this is different. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
all different.
if you're watching,
Or even if you're listening, it might sound
it
different.
might sound different. It might feel a little different. The
Yeah,
vibes
the
might
vibe-
be off.
The vibe is a little bit different.
It's a little bit wacky today.
squeaky.
It's a little bit squeaky today.
Or a little bit squeaky today.
Hold on, sound check.
So we are sitting in my living room instead of in my room because usually we're in my room, which is really small, and we're usually pretty cramped. But I don't have a roommate anymore, and we were like, let's try it in the living room.
We can do whatever we want now. The binds of having a roommate and being a good roommate are now gone.
But we love my roommate. She was so wonderful and always would like try to be quiet when we were recording, and it was amazing.
It's very nice of her. But
so
we didn't
shout
want
out to my roommate. She was great.
And we didn't want to be, we didn't want to take too much advantage of that
Yeah.
and just record in the living room.
Yeah, no. So now we're on the couch. New couch.
A new couch too, yeah.
And it squeaks. So
Yeah, hold on.
I know it picks up because I was gonna be like, I hope it picks up, but I know it does.
No, it for sure does.
Yeah.
But it's already passed. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
I hope you had a fantabulous Thanksgiving.
Yes, if you are in the United States, I believe Canada celebrates Thanksgiving as well.
It's a different date. Canada's Thanksgiving is like
Okay.
in October or something.
Well, if you were in the United States and celebrated Thanksgiving during November, I believe it was the 26th this year.
We don't have
Happy Thanksgiving.
we don't have any listeners in Canada right now.
We don't have any in Mexico either.
Tell all of your Canadian friends to
I know
listen
you got
to-
them. Everyone's got one. Tell them.
Yep. So
Because
to listen.
we're trying to get
We're lacking in
worldwide
the
right now.
Canada. What?
We're lacking in the Canadian. There's a significant lack of Canada going on right here, guys. And we just wanted to rectify that.
Yeah.
We also, I'm trying to think what areas of the world we have reached. Apparently
Can
we
we
have
click on it?
reached, if you can do it quickly.
I can.
Apparently we have reached the United States, of course. We've reached South Africa. We still don't know why or how.
I really want you to tell me who you are. I'm so
And New
interested.
Zealand.
Yeah. And Sweden,
Sweden,
but we know you.
We know you.
We got the juggling. You're so cool. He's so cool.
He juggles, yes.
Yeah.
We know a Swedish juggler.
We know a Swedish.
How many Swedish jugglers do you know?
I don't know if he is Swedish, but that's okay.
Well, is he in Sweden?
Yes. He did circus stuff with my mom.
Okay.
My mom was in the circus.
Yes. We don't, but
if
if
you're
you're
listening,
if
shout
you're in
out.
New Zealand or South Africa, identify yourself.
Gotta know.
We have to know. Do you want to
killing
dock
me.
somewhere in South Africa?
No, it doesn't say. There's not enough. Oh, it does say now.
Oh, yeah. You were about to get put on blast. You are from Johannes. No, yeah, I'm not even going to try to
I don't
pronounce that, so
know.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But
it's so cool. Anyways, we've passed episode 10.
yes, we're in episode 11.
We're in the double digits. We're like,
Episode. By the way, fun fact: 11 is my lucky number.
is it?
Yes, it is.
Aw.
I have 3 lucky numbers.
I have a lucky number too.
What is it?
24.
When we get to episode 24.
Yeah, that'll be my episode.
Yes.
That'll be where
Oh wait,
I
does this
really...
mean this? Is this my episode? Is that what that means?
This is your episode. This is a Thomas-filled episode.
Thomas filled up. This is all right. So you just.
So let's...
So to do.
So let's actually scrap the whole plan that we had and,
Right.
and just talk
about me.
you.
Okay.
Let's talk about you, Thomas.
I was
Let's get
born in
into
a
it.
small town in rural Florida, the Panhandle region,
Wow.
a small town known as Pensacola. You probably heard of it. It's a small party village. Think of it as the Vegas of the southeast of the United States. But when I was younger, I moved onto a military base in Taiwan, and my life was forever changed there. I had my
Whose
first...
story is this?
Mine, what do you mean?
You're wrong, Thomas.
Oh.
This Thomas.
The-
you,
oh,
Thomas.
this multiverse?
Yeah.
This universe is
Yeah,
Thomas?
the one
Shoot.
from here.
Okay,
Wrong.
I'm a small little redneck boy who got a microphone and now has a podcast
with his best friend. We do that every episode. We'll go back to back.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So one of my favorite traditions from. Do you want to talk about what you did on your Thanksgiving?
A little bit, yeah.
Because I didn't do too much. I just did the thing we're about to talk about. So go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, Thanksgiving is a lot of fun. I got to go to Miami for Thanksgiving, which is where my mom's family is from. So it was really cool. We ate. My uncle caught us some lobsters because
he caught you lobsters.
Yeah, he does that for us. So our Thanksgiving is a little bit different. I know it's a really weird tradition, but every Thanksgiving we have lobster. So like well, kind of. But the turkey isn't the thing for Thanksgiving for me. Okay. It's the lobster.
Yes.
And it's because there was one year like we had turkey like that whole year. I think my parents were on like a diet or something, and so having turkey was not what we wanted for a big meal, and we wanted a fancy meal, and we were like, my dad was like, let's get lobsters.
Lobsters, okay.
And so we got lobsters, and it became the tradition every year.
I have never had lobster.
It's my favorite food.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it fishy? Because crabs are kind of fishy.
I don't think so.
Okay, I know you like fish, but
I do.
Typically.
I could be a pescatarian. I want to be someday.
I actually had a crustacean on my Thanksgiving as well.
Did you have a crustacean?
Yes, I had a crustacean for dinner.
Crustacean.
It's very nice. I bought her. No. So.
What did you have?
Okay, so for Thanksgiving, what we did is we've never been the type to cook on Thanksgiving. Typically, we just invite some family over, and we make sandwiches. Mm-hmm. And we have like a big line of sandwiches.
I love that.
Like so we'll just have meat out, bread, cheese, and then we'll just go on a not conveyor belt. What's it called?
Assembly line.
Like an assembly line or something like that, and we'll just make like a cafeteria line, and we'll just go and make our own sandwiches. Which is also where I discovered what olive loaf was. Are you familiar? We talked about it on our last podcast.
I think we did, but I don't remember.
So olive loaf, if you don't know, look it up. But it is a very cool, very American dish. Oh, you're going to look it up? Okay.
You go ahead.
That is basically like bologna or Spam.
Oh,
with olives and pimento cheese in it. So, but I should probably warn you, tripophobics, don't look this one up. but it's basically just tripophobes, I guess. Tripophobes.
I don't know. That's so weird. Why is
it's basically just like bologna with olives and pimentos in it, and it's gross. But my aunt loves it, so we get it every year. We buy it for her. She's the only one that eats it, I'm pretty sure. But so we did that. But we didn't do that this year. This year we wanted to do something special for my grandmother. My grandmother's been in a nursing home. She hasn't. I'm sure they make their foods great, but we wanted to treat her. So we went. There's a fancy restaurant in my city that was like, hey, we're open on Thanksgiving, and we're making like turkey and all the traditional Thanksgiving stuff. So
it looked good.
Did I send you a picture of it?
I think your mom posted on Instagram.
Okay. Yes. So we get there. We drive my grandmother. We get her. We meet some family, and they have like a menu where it's like, okay, you pay a flat rate, and then you get an appetizer of these choosing, a meat, and then the two sides or whatever, and then a dessert. So for the appetizer, I got crab bisque.
Ooh.
So crab bisque, I think it's just a fancy way of saying crab soup.
Yeah.
But it was probably one of the greatest things I've put in my mouth ever. It was delicious. I love crab, which makes me think I really like lobster.
You would love lobster.
But
we'll make that happen.
We'll catch a lobster.
Yeah.
In our very landlocked city.
I'm gonna if it kills me, I'm gonna make you eat lobster.
Yes.
Because you're gonna love it.
We could just go to Red Lobster. There is a Red Lobster here.
We could absolutely go to Red Lobster as long as you're aware it's not gonna be like the best lobster you've ever had.
I don't think I ever go to Red Lobster and expect anything to be the best I've ever had.
The biscuits.
Yeah, the Cheddar Bay biscuits are pretty solid, pretty bussin', pretty bumpin' biscuits. Barely bumping biscuits. or berry bumping biscuits.
Berry?
The berry.
Those biscuits are berry bumping.
Berry bussin'. Respectfully, bro.
But on Thanksgiving,
well, then I had ham.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know too many people that like turkey. on Thanksgiving. Like, that's a thing everyone has, but I don't personally like it. I don't know a lot of people that like it.
I will say the turkey I had this year was really good. Okay. I don't usually love turkey, but for some reason, my grandma like had to leave it out longer or something. I don't remember. Something happened with juices and yummy and good. I don't know.
Put that on a bumper sticker.
I don't know cooking terms because I'm not talented in that area.
Okay.
Field expertise.
I don't know. It's got stuff in it. It's got the good stuff in it.
Yeah. You know what I did learn to do this year, and I'm proud of myself? I can now make fish sticks in my air fryer.
Ooh, that's a good accomplishment. That's a solid accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, you know? Yeah. Baby steps.
It's like the air fryer is like a step up from the microwave in functionality.
No, I'm still scared of like the stove. I'm nervous.
Well, after we burn those cookies, I don't think that we can ever go back to the stove. We haven't earned that right yet. We have.
We've made cookies since we burnt cookies.
I know, and they weren't that good because we were too scared, so we took them out way earlier.
That's true. No, but the cinnamon rolls were good.
We made cinnamon rolls were very good. We should get cinnamon rolls again. If we're finished recording before Walmart closes.
They close in like half an hour?
They close at 11.
They close at 11? Okay, let's go. Let's get to the topic. Come on, cinnamon rolls.
Right. See you guys later. Thank you so much for listening to Barely Bare Besties.
Bye. Bye. Okay.
Bye. So, one of my favorite things to do on Thanksgiving.
Wait, because you're going to jump to the next one. There's one before that. Before what you're going to say. I know, but first is the Macy's Per Day Parade.
Yeah, but I didn't like it this year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had a problem with the Macy's Day.
Why is my shoulder crinkling? Hold on, wait. That's my shoulder.
Leave a tag in it. We'll leave it. We'll do it later.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, this is a rough episode.
Right.
So no, the Macy's Day Parade this year was really weird because the announcers were terrible.
Awful.
Like it was
both.
On both
they're just
platforms.
NBC and CBS.
But NBC is the main one.
Okay.
Right?
I didn't like either of them.
NBC did
they were
better,
both
but the
boring, and then sometimes annoying.
Yeah, and they just kept saying things that like, show me the floats. I want to see the parade.
Yeah.
And
every time it's a hard job to have because it's one of those jobs where when it cuts to you, you know that people are not going to like it. You know that the audience when it cuts to you, they're gonna be like, oh shoot, they're showing them again. And that's a hard thing to do. So you have to have a good narrative voice, which is why NBC and CBS, we would like to audition our voices for the next Macy's Day Parade. We can listen. I don't know if you've caught on. We can be annoying and say the cringiest things ever. And that seems to be the people you're going for. So...
but we do it well also.
Yes, we also do it very well.
I could read a prompter. I mean, I would have to wear my glasses. I know that would change the vibe a little bit.
Okay. But here's the thing.
But the vibe is already changed.
I think we're not TV face material. So
speak for yourself.
Listen, I'm just saying we both did voice acting. Here's the thing. We both did voice acting. We both did radio, and we both do podcasts. And I think that's for a reason.
No, here's the thing.
I'm lumping you in this with me, so I feel better.
Here's the thing. Our YouTube views are doing well. People like our
faces. You guys think we're attractive?
Me?
Oh, you think I'm skinny?
No. So our YouTube views are doing well, though. People are watching.
People are liking the YouTube.
People are listening and watching.
People are you in the tubes. Two in the... Okay.
You sound like me on that one. That was something I would say. Anyways, yeah. Macy's Day Parade didn't rock my world this year. It was just so...
Has it ever?
A couple times.
Have you ever been gotten turned off the Macy's Day Parade and been like... Oh.
Well,
wow.
Yes, a little bit, though.
Because I feel that way about the next thing.
No, because the end of the Macy's Day Parade is the highlight of my year. When Santa...
When it's over?
No, well, when Santa comes.
Okay.
Because it's like, oh, it's Christmas now.
Yes.
And it's socially acceptable. No one can argue. This is Christmas time. Santa is here. And it's great.
It's officially the start of Christmas, yes.
Yes. And so I love that, and he did great again, as always.
Can you look up Santa this year? Because I never got to that point. I think I left before then. Nope. I think I left before then. I'm just curious, people, because Santa is such a thing that people are always going to be so upset about.
Never in the Macy's Day Parade. Everyone's always very happy with the Macy's Day Parade. He's fantastic.
That one year he was African American, and they were very upset about that.
I don't remember that.
Which is ridiculous, but...
I don't remember that at all.
That they were upset about that, I mean.
Yeah. But,
Look at it. Oh, God.
no, he's fantastic. But,
He's a jolly fella.
But anyways, I wanted to say also, though, one of my favorite floats for sure, the new Blue's Clues guy, the new main guy with the shirt.
Didn't they have all three of them out there?
No, in the parade, the new guy did a song, and it was so good.
Okay.
He performed, and I was like, I'm so glad that this generation of kids has this guy. He's great. He's perfectly suited for the job, and I admire him. Now, on to the next part.
I think the most important part.
The part that makes Thanksgiving Thanksgiving.
Right.
It wouldn't be Thanksgiving.
Well, here's the thing. There are several guarantees in Thanksgiving. You're going to have people already want to play Christmas music. Mm-hmm. You're going to have food that you don't want, but you're going to eat a lot of it, feel sick, and then never want to eat again until next year. Your family's going to fight. And you're going to have the Purina National Dog Show. So, this is my favorite part about Thanksgiving, guys. Because, here's the thing. I don't know if we've made it very obvious. We love dogs.
We love dogs.
We love dogs. Now, I also am a huge fan of the National Cat Show, but that is not on Thanksgiving, and also Bianca would kill me.
That's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're lying.
Yes, it is. Look it up.
No, I'm not going to look that up on my computer. That information.
It's the National Cat Show. Why would it not?
Lying information.
Why would they not have a National Cat Show?
Because no one knows cat types.
Well, I think the criteria are different, but...
Yeah, because it's a cat.
Well,
Cats are cats. Dogs are like...
we bred these things to do specific things, and now they're all dying in horrific ways because we bred them so much. That's the spirit of Thanksgiving, folks.
Why do you keep saying things to hurt me? It's like the second or third time today you've done that.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Noodle. But, so the National Dog Show is my favorite part.
It's the highlight of the day.
Basically, I just get to, for like an hour and a half, watch a bunch of dogs run around the stage.
And doing it so well.
They don't show the tricks really anymore. Right? Not tricks.
It's not part of it.
Is it not?
What do you mean?
You remember I feel like they used to, maybe this is a different show and I'm just getting confused, but didn't they used to like it'd be like you'd have to run and they'd go through the little things? And,
no, that's a different show.
That's a different show?
Yeah.
Is it that also on Thanksgiving?
No.
Am I crazy?
A little bit.
Okay.
No, those are like agility contests and stuff. That's an entirely different topic.
Well, my favorite part about the dog show is when they're doing the little, lap.
Well, yeah.
When the dogs just, act like actual dogs and like break what they are wanted. Now, I don't think...
Like when they shake?
Yes, when they shake or when they like try to jump on their owner because they're just so happy.
Yeah.
I don't think... I used to think that like behavior was judged very harshly. I don't think behavior is judged that much. I think it's more just a physical thing. But...
Can you imagine how hard it would be to be the judge, though?
I think you have to... Do you think the judges like dogs?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't. But here's the thing. I love dogs so much. I don't think I could look at a dog and be like, "Oh no, his teeth are doing that thing. Negative points."
Yeah.
I just want to play with it, and they don't want that. They don't want that.
Yeah, but you have an in. You can play with them.
I can play with them
but
afterwards.
Like after hours.
Remember it was the two hosts, and they were sitting there, and they had this big dog there, and they just sort of laid down on top of him, and they're like, "Oh, he's going to sleep now."
You know what one of my favorite parts about the dog show is that they're the two announcers. I can't think of their names, and someone's gonna tell me.
They exist. They're guys.
Yeah, but the one
but
guy.
Probably they're named. They have names.
Well, the one guy is actually like smart and like knows stuff about dogs.
Sure.
And the other guy is just like, "Oh yes, it's a dog." I don't know if you've heard.
That right there. Yep, 4 legs. That's a dog.
Let's talk real quick. Winner? Huh? Not the winner, but just real quick. The Beagle. The Beagle. By the way, guys. Firstly, the Beagle.
Which one?
The
there
guy.
were 2.
The big guy
Here's
and the little guy.
Here's the thing, guys.
The big guy and the little guy.
I learned so much about dogs on this dog show because I'm sitting there watching it and I'm like, they have a big beagle and a little beagle.
They do.
And I don't remember the little beagle's name, but they were the one that went
It was
through.
A great name, though. I can't think of it either. But the announcers even said, that might be the cutest beagle I've ever seen. And I was like, you're right. I mean, that's the second cutest beagle.
That's the second cutest beagle I've ever seen.
Shout out to my beagle. If you're listening, buddy, I love you. It's for Chip.
Yes.
Sorry.
So by the way, I should point out, I don't know if we've ever formally mentioned this on the show.
I think so.
I have one dog. Her name is Baby. She's a Maltese. Well, I guess a Maltese poodle mix.
And she's so cute.
She's the best.
I want to meet her.
She's the best. The best dog ever.
She's,
the cutest dog
ever. I love her. The
Sorry.
picture with her tongue where it's like,
Yeah, no, she has this cute thing now where we've had to remove a lot of her teeth because she's old and her teeth are
Us too.
falling out. And your teeth are you're old and your teeth are falling out.
Some of our dogs
Jesus,
too.
you turned 22 and you're just like listen, kids, if you're listening, once you turn 22, just like your knees start falling apart, your teeth fall out, your hairline starts receding. It's a rough life. Mm-hmm. Enjoy your youth, kids.
Oh wait, really quick.
But so we've had to take a lot of her teeth out, and so sometimes her tongue like just sort of flops out of her mouth, and her teeth aren't there to stop it from falling out of her mouth, so she just sits there like.
One of my favorite things, real quick. I am a teacher of small children. That's the thing that I do.
Yep, that's also the proper way to phrase that.
And so
that actually makes you sound awesome. I am the teacher of small children, and then I could say I am the teacher of larger, more irritated children.
but one of the things we do is like we do animal noises and stuff. And so I say, "What noise does a dog make?" And then everyone goes, "Ruff, ruff, ruff," and it's great. But then this last summer, I said, "What noise does a dog make?" And everyone said, "Woof." And this one little boy goes, "Ruff," and I don't know why. I lost it laughing. No, wait. No, he didn't say rough. No.
Rough.
He said bark. That's what it was. He went bark. And I was like, whoa.
This kid's got a future.
An innovative thinker.
He's
right
an
here,
innovator,
baby.
Just bark.
Yeah.
Bark.
I
like to imagine also your like 3-year-old kid just like bark.
Whoa. He can bark? We can do more than woof. I didn't know there were so many options. Woof, rough, bark.
What? You just hold him up. Tell me what you know.
This episode is dedicated to the dogs. I like this. We said woof, rough, and bark. We're talking to all of them. And so
I've been told you're not supposed to communicate with dogs like that.
Yeah,
though.
I don't do that.
Okay, because they get confused and then you might be... You don't know what you're saying to them.
Because here's the thing. So I have 5 dogs. I have a Chip, my beagle. I have a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. His name is Rocky.
Which they made it through to the round as well.
All of my dogs did good. All of my dogs killed it. I was so proud.
Every single one of your dog types was in that show.
I'm so proud. And then I
hope that your parents... Well, you were... Oh, no, you weren't with your dogs.
I hope... They were... No, but it was on. They were watching.
All sitting there.
No, Chip watches. Rocky gets so mad. He hates the dog.
I love the idea that, like, you know how we're sitting there, we're watching the World Cup, we're rooting for the United States, ideally. Or, well, not ideally, I guess, theoretically. I'm rooting for Japan, by the way, Blue Samurai. But, actually, the U.S. got knocked out today, just so if you want a tidbit of, what day we're recording this on. But they're all sitting there rooting for their breed.
Yes. Yeah.
Chip's sitting there like Beagle, and then like the small Beagle walks up, and he's like, "Okay, if the big Beagle loses, then I'll go with the small Beagle." You know, like. No,
Rocky's so funny because Rocky helps us decide who to root for because he'll get really mad. He'll be like, "I don't like that dog. That's a bad dog," and he'll get really, really mad. But then some dogs he'll be like, "All right, that was okay." I'm like, "Okay, that's a nice dog. The other one's stuck up."
This just in, Rocky race it. No.
No, he can hear what the dogs are
catch
saying.
The vibes.
Yeah, but we can't. So then I also have a little white fluffy dog, Havanese. Her name is Daisy.
The Havanese are so cute.
She was so cute. She should have won. I really do.
I'm fine with the winner.
No, me too. I'm not mad at the winner.
And we'll talk about the winner in a second.
I'm not mad at the winner.
Because I actually for the first time ever called the right winner.
You did?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I think I texted it to you, but...
Oh, well. And then I also have a Springer Spaniel. Her name is Millie. She has the same issue where a lot of her teeth are falling out, and so she's just kind of like that all the time. It's the best. And then we also have a Yorkie, and her name is Maybe, and she hates the world. The world loves her, but she hates the world.
I think Maybe and I would get along quite well.
I really think she would actually like you, and I think it'll make me really mad. I think I'll be really mad about it.
I think because listen, I feel like because I like smaller dogs, which are typically behaviorally.
Do you like smaller dogs better than bigger dogs?
I think I'm more used to them.
I think I'm the other way around.
But I'm used to small dogs because Baby's the only dog I've ever had.
Yeah. We've had a lot of dogs.
And I'm used to them. So behaviorally, they're not as nice or not as friendly as bigger dogs. And also, I like cats, which are behaviorally not as friendly as dogs typically. So I feel like I would get along quite well with Maybe. And also, I teach high schoolers, which behaviorally don't like things. So I do very well with Maybe, I think.
I was gonna say, because you said you're not supposed to like bark at dogs.
Yes.
I think we shout out Joel on like every episode. Apparently we miss you, but Joel.
Don't let it get to your head.
Joel came to visit me in Indiana, and he met all my dogs.
Right.
Millie, our Springer Spaniel, she doesn't like other dogs. Mm-hmm. She wishes she was the only one on the planet.
Sure.
She's the sweetest, and she just wants to love and cuddle all the time, but only with people.
That's how Baby
not
is,
dogs.
actually.
Yeah.
That's how most smaller dogs are, I find.
Well, Millie's not small. Millie's pretty big.
No, I know, but like smaller dogs typically aren't very social.
Yeah. But when Joel met her, he was like, and he knows this. He knows that Millie doesn't like dogs. He met her, and he was like, "Hi, Millie," and then went, ruff, 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 ruff. And Millie freaked out. She ran and she hid under my legs and started growling. And I was like, no, it's okay. It's all right.
He's not a dog. He's a very lanky human.
He was just pretending. And so she doesn't like Joel because Joel lied to her and was like,
Joel, first impressions are important, man. You
He's
screwed up the first impression with mine, but here's the thing. I'm more forgiving than Millie.
Yeah, Millie's, you're not going to
But here's the thing. Well, no, but maybe they can start a podcast together.
With maybe? Who
Millie.
can?
Millie and Joel.
Millie and Joel?
Yeah.
Millie doesn't like
Enemies to lovers sort of deal. Enemies to friends sort of deal.
There you go.
So,
okay.
So
winner.
The winner of the National Dog Show. I remember the finalists, and I remember thinking that the final. Just look at me images. The final images.
I'm trying.
The finalist that was from last year was there's a few finalists. My favorite was it wasn't a pit bull, but it was a pit bull type thing called Scout. I loved him.
Oh, he was great.
He was fantastic because he was just running around. He was like doing the thing where he's smiling, his tongue's flopping around.
You know what I want to say though about all of the finalists, because I thought this was really great. I was totally okay with all of the options for the winners because for the first time, everyone who won their category, I don't remember if they said they've never won their category or if they said they've never won the dog show. I think it was everyone.
All of them, but the German Shepherd, yeah.
No, he'd never won the full thing.
I think they have.
They said the announcers said that all of the finalists their breed had never won the full thing, the full shebang.
I find that hard to believe with the German Shepherd, but I mean, sure, it makes sense.
Winston.
So Winston won.
Winnie.
So I remember I texted you and I said, when Winston came out, I said, Winston is my champion. And then I saw Scout and I was like, okay, Winston's my second champion, but if Scout doesn't win, then Winston wins. So Winston is a French bulldog and he was a little unit. He was a little tank just running around. So happy.
My favorite thing about Winston is that he immediately knew that he was the winner. Yeah. Like when he won, he spun in circles and jumped up and was like, yes, it's me!
And held his owner. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I do want to say though, the Havanese, she's my champion.
Sure.
Because she was the happiest dog out there by far.
And that's what I think that is funny. Well, dogs have one, adapted and two, been bred to exhibit more human-like emotions. So when a dog does that thing with its mouth that makes it look like it's smiling, human beings are more likely to be friendly towards it.
Yeah.
And so it's just funny that like the reason we like dogs so much, just in a scientific sort of way, but also just like a normal sort of way, is that they are like us in a lot of ways because they exhibit human emotions. Like their eyes sort of sparkle and twinkle when they look at us. Their tongues out, which is just a sign of cuteness, I guess. And then they smile.
Just like us, our tongue go out.
And when I get Botox, my tongue just sort of...
So, on that topic?
Yes.
On that topic, we thought it would be fitting to take a "What kind of dog are you?" quiz.
BuzzFeed quiz, because that's all we're good for.
Well, I mean, you guys keep saying you like it. People keep being like, I love when you take the BuzzFeed quizzes.
We're going to be a one-trick pony at some point. We're going to be that...
Stop. No!
We're going to be that, Like, we're going to be like those other podcasts that only read, like, Reddit stories. We're just going to only do BuzzFeed quizzes. And that's okay. As long as BuzzFeed sponsors us. Barely Barrel Besties. You know where to find us. Do they?
Where do they?
I was say, barelybarrelbesties@gmail.com. I didn't mean our addresses. BuzzFeed's, like, doxing us. They're like...
All right,
so this quiz is by Chelsea Marshall, who is a BuzzFeed staff member and our future boss when they sponsor us.
Chelsea.
Let's
go, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I'll send this. I'll follow her on Instagram. I bet we could get it.
And then it says, what kind of dog are you? Because is there anything better than being a dog?
Amen.
I mean, you can't have a podcast.
Yes, you can.
Oh, well.
Anything's possible.
Have you look at? We'll look it up later. Now. We'll look it up later. But are there any podcasts that just feature dogs and it's just like dogs making noises? I know they have those like things on TikTok where they get a little microphone and have the dogs like.
They have. I know this is not the same thing, but there is a channel you can buy on the television that is like the dog channel. That is for like if you're leaving your house, you put the dog channel on and it entertains them all day, and they love it. So
you have it?
Yeah, and it goes through different things where sometimes it'll be like throwing ball and it will make your dogs active, and then sometimes it'll switch and be like dog nap time and play music and have dogs napping, and your dog's like, all right, time to nap, and they love it.
That's awesome.
They love it. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. So, question 1: it's Friday night. What are your plans?
All right. So it's actually Saturday here. So what did I do last night?
What did you do last night?
We watched a movie.
We had a movie night. Yeah.
We watched a movie with some friends.
Yeah, we had a movie night.
Fantastic movie, by the way. Knives Out, directed by Rian Johnson. Highly recommend it. I looked it up
With the first
night.
one. We watched the first one.
It's one of his only movies. Huh. He's directed like Knives Out, Glass Onion, and then like one Star Wars movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, we watched the first one because I've seen it, but none of the other friends had. So.
And it was fantastic.
So is it party time?
And also Ana de Armas, very beautiful woman, by the way. Just
what?
The.
What did you say?
Camila Cabral.
What?
The main girl. The actress's name, Ana de Armas.
Yes, she's so pretty. And we discussed this last night too. That was the first
And Daniel
movie.
Craig, very handsome, by the way.
Yes. But Danielle?
Daniel.
Sounded like you said Danielle.
What? Can I do nothing right?
I just can't hear you.
Can I do nothing right by Bianca? Bianca.
No, so that I always was wondering if it's like a bad on me in my judgment, but that's the first movie that I ever thought Chris Evans was really attractive in. Like,
and
I don't
agree.
Okay, because I don't look at Captain America and be like, oh, Captain America. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know why.
Maybe it's. I think it's just it's a few things. I think that one, it's the costume. It's the fact that in Captain America he's dressed as a superhero. Like, that's cool. But I personally don't also. I also don't think, oh my god, they're in a superhero costume. Yeah. That's attractive.
I think
it's just more realistic when you look at a guy, and also I think maybe you are more attracted to that style of he had the sweaters on, he had the stuff like that.
Chris Evans in a sweater. Oh,
for sure. Listen, Chris Evans in a cable knit sweater. Oh my god! But
yeah, it was. Do love me a cable knit sweater. All right.
And also his personality, he was like, even though he was a jerk, but he was also a fun jerk. He was fun to watch.
Don't give me that advice. I should look for a fun jerk.
Look for.
You need someone to treat you terribly.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen out there, if you are looking for someone, make sure that they are mean to everybody but you.
Oh, hold on.
You can fix them.
There are some people.
You can fix them.
We have some people listening that could be influenced by this. Be careful. You gotta
take my advice from a single man. We should have an advice
episode?
Like a relationship advice episode?
That doesn't have to be relationship advice.
We could do an advice
We
episode.
are the two most qualified people to give you relationship advice.
Yes, always look for single podcasters.
Yes.
Hot single podcasters in your area.
Single podcasters in your area.
Looking to give you advice. I like the idea of just I like click those links and then they're just like, all right, what do you need help with? And I'm just like, oh, I need help with my math homework. Oh, okay, here you go. Or, listen, I've just sort of been down lately. Here you go.
Don't give us your math homework.
don't give us your math homework. That's a bad example.
We will both cry.
We can cry together though. What are our plans for
We're besties.
Friday night?
Cry together.
Party time.
We don't need to read them all. There's so many. But we can read some of them. What? There's so many.
I just got shut down. Another OkCupid date. Another one.
Another one.
God, you get it right. How many people are you gonna date? Clubbing.
I do love me some clubbing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hot photo shoot.
Let's just say photo shoot.
I don't think that's gonna be our answer either way.
Yeah, no.
Dinner with your fab friends.
We have some fab friends.
And we did that last night, which was a Friday, so like what?
That's true. I'm gonna go ahead and go Netflix binge though.
But that implies by yourself.
Which is what I often do on a Friday night. I don't know. What do you mean?
All right.
I've been. Are you kidding? This. Don't worry about it. No, that makes sense because of dog.
Okay. Right.
But what are you going with?
Dinner with my fab friends.
Dinner with your fab friends. Okay. Now this is saying, because we're trying to decide what type of dog we are. So like, how would you describe your body size as a dog? I'm gonna I don't even know. I'm gonna go small and athletic.
Small and athletic. Okay. I was gonna say yeah.
You were gonna say very thin?
No, I was gonna say small and athletic. For you, I was gonna say small and athletic. For me.
What are you?
Perfect.
I think you are the Jersey Shore body for sure.
Pauly D.
Pauly D.
Pauly D.
Pauly D.
Hey. Perfect.
Okay,
my body is perfect.
I agree. All right.
Just the way it is.
Please pick a color. It says it.
Okay.
It felt aggressive. Please pick a color.
I'm wearing my UMD shirt today, so red.
So red. Okay, and
Go,
I don't know why. If we're looking at the colors they're showing us, I usually would either pick yellow or pink, but I really like the purple. I would usually pick yellow or pink, but I really like this purple.
That purple is very
I'm going to go
nice.
purple.
I don't like that pink.
Yeah, me either. I'm going purple. All right, what would the name of your memoir be?
Don't even read that one.
No.
Don't
mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Who, me? That's mine.
Oh, God. If I were lame, I would say The Life of a Misunderstood Hero. Oh, wow. Growing without roots.
Running in circles? I'm gonna go... Wait, this is yours. Is this yours?
No,
mine?
that's
This
yours.
is mine. I'm gonna go who, me? Because it seems like... Wait. Yeah.
I'll go Don't Mind If I Do.
Don't mind if I do.
That is what that guy would say before he eats. We were talking about a guy we know who just slaps his stomach, and we're I bet he has a phrase before he eats things, and it's definitely
Don't mind if I do.
I earned this one.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, this is.
What's your go-to dance move? Why is it written like that?
What's your go-to dance move?
The shimmy. Ooh.
Are you a twerker? Goes quiet.
All about that fist pump. I got nothing else.
Yeah. Okay.
I go to a lot of punk shows though. What are you supposed to do? Like you can't be like doing some intricate dance.
I'm gonna go cha-cha slide, but I just want to make it clear that I cha-cha slide like real slidey.
You slide and then you're like halfway across.
Yeah, no.
You knock people over.
When I cha-cha slide, like it's like I'm into the cha-cha slide. Some people are just like.
I make people look. I put people to shame with my cha-cha slide.
Everyone's like, everybody clap your hands, and they're like, clap. But I'm like, everybody clap your hands, and I'm like, I do it like big.
Oh yeah.
It's exciting.
No, it's perfect. I remember one of the things that I remember doing is I was at a concert, and I remember judging. I shouldn't have judged, but I should. But we're in a concert, and the guy was just standing in the middle of the floor, not moving, just sitting there, listening to the music, and everyone else was jumping around, and he was just sitting there, like standing, I guess, standing there, just completely still. And they got mad when I accidentally bumped into him. I was like, "You're just standing in the middle of like a pit. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Have some fun. You're allowed. I give you permission."
I went to a concert for the 502s, which were my number 5 on my Spotify Wrapped, which is the other thing we were going to talk about.
Number 4 on my Spotify Wrapped. Oh my god!
But we forgot that's what we were going to talk about too. Well, next time or another time or some maybe never. Well, whatever.
Maybe on our Q&A next week.
Hey, it was on Spotify Wrapped. Somebody ask it. Okay.
Somebody asked what I was about. How did you speak that quickly?
It was understandable though, wasn't it?
I guess so.
Yeah, because you know what I was saying.
Because we are voice actors.
Anyways.
If you're hiring, by the way.
Anyways, 502s. when I went to their concert, everyone was just kind of standing there at the beginning. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not doing this. And so I started dancing because they make fun, happy music and they want you to dance.
Yes.
And everyone was just standing. And I was like, no, I'm going
to
to
It takes them a little bit to get into it.
Not me. I am all in right away.
Okay.
Okay. This one is funny. What kind of exercise do you prefer?
Did you point at that as if I was going to pick it?
No, because I think it's funny.
Oh, yes.
No, I'm going to click just I'm a gym rat. It's true.
A gym rat.
I am.
Throwing around a ball.
Throwing around a ball.
It's my favorite.
Running around excitedly.
I don't do that a lot, though.
You don't run around excitedly?
Not often.
You poor man. You need more excited running in your life.
Whatever the hottest new trend is.
What?
Whatever the hottest new trend is.
Oh, I thought you said giggling.
No, giggling. Throwing around a ball. That's mine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Click the button.
Oh! I can't hear you. Okay. Uh-oh.
Pick your favorite author.
Uh-oh.
The internet. I don't read books.
Okay. Well, I guess.
We don't read.
Yeah, we're not going to read
Oh,
those.
that's embarrassing. That's unfortunate. Cut that out of there.
Editor. Okay. Which pop star do you identify with? Ooh, there's some good ones on here.
I simply can't choose one.
There's some real good ones on here. I'm gonna go. I don't actually. None of these are probably the ones I would choose. Who do I identify with? I mean, Taylor Swift was on my Wrapped.
She was on your Spotify.
She was on
my Spotify Wrapped too, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna go Taylor Swift just out of solidarity for the Wrapped.
I'll go Britney Spears because I shaved my head in a
Heck yeah.
In a what is it? What is the term? Like
spiral?
Not a spiral. A
moment of weakness.
What is it? What is it called when you shoot?
Life-changing event.
Whatever. I shaved my head in a fit of emotion.
Fit of emotion. What's your biggest pet peeve? Taking food off my plate, chatterboxes, pretentious people. Being a meanie. The patriarchy.
The patriarchy. Wow. Okay. I just think it's like taking food off my plate, people who talk too much, and the patriarchy.
Chipped nail polish.
Chipped nail. What? Wait.
That
the
bothers,
patriarchy or chipped nail polish?
That bothers a lot of people. Judgmental people or having pet peeves. If you have pet peeves, that's my pet peeve. No, that's dumb. That's so dumb.
What are your pet peeves? Well, I don't like when. I'm gonna stop you right there. All right, what's yours?
We're on yours right now, so you have to go first.
I mean, out of all those things, if I could eliminate one, I'd probably eliminate the patriarchy, right? I mean, it's just like I think it's the patriarchy, and then just mean people and chipped nail polish.
So you picked the patriarchy. I'm gonna pick being a meanie.
I feel like if ours combined though, then like we'll be in a good spot. Like if the patriarchy, but I feel like if being a meanie is eliminated, then so would the patriarchy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so maybe true. you're onto something. Okay. Here. Maybe I screwed up. I had a dumb answer.
Finally, ooh, okay, we gotta answer for each other.
Okay.
How would your friends describe you? Describe me. Go.
Okay, so the choices are artistic, larger than life, introverted, adorable, needy, comforting, funny, loyal, or high maintenance. Now the question is...
Pick one.
How mean do I want to be?
No, okay, think it through.
I know, I'm thinking how mean do I want to be. Okay, artistic, no. I mean, that's not... Well, that's not the forefront of the words I would choose for you.
It's not.
Introverted, no.
No.
Adorable, no. Do you want that to be the first word I use to describe you?
No.
I think you'd be insulted if I used
No, but it should be like 2 or 3. I'm pretty cute. If you don't use that, if you don't describe me with adorable as your 2 or 3, this friendship is over.
That would be so on towards the bottom of that list though.
Okay. Because needy and high maintenance is higher than adorable.
Yes. Yes. I will go.
Think out loud. What are you deciding
I'm deciding between larger than life or funny.
Really?
I'll go funny.
Aww. Hold on, we'll look at that. That's funny. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Finally, how would your friends describe you?
I just laughed too hard. My stomach was like, nope. It's like cramp.
Unfortunately, I was also gonna say funny because that's how I describe it.
What can I say?
That's how I'm like, no.
Well, let's walk through this. Okay, so artistic.
You're pretty artistic, actually.
I have been learning how to graphic design.
You are actually very artistic.
What can I say? You need me for stuff. Pay me.
My top 3 for you would be artistic, comforting, and funny.
Okay, not larger than life.
I mean, you are, but I don't usually talk like that. So how would your friends describe you?
Okay.
I wouldn't say, oh, he's larger than life. Yeah, I'm gonna say funny.
Larger than life, and then I'd make a joke like, "What? I've not been cutting down. I've been losing weight."
Okay,
yes!
This is great.
Yes.
All right, let's do yours first.
Okay. Pitbull, which is if I get a dog, which I'm not gonna get a dog anytime soon. If I get a dog, I would want to get a pitbull.
Yo, you're Mr. 305. That's so exciting. You are so real. Go for it.
Didn't you? What did you say, Dolly? Or you said Dolly? What's Dolly? Doesn't he say Dolly at the end
Dolly?
Doesn't he say Dolly at the end of every sentence? I was like, Dolly, and then I was like, I'm from the South. You're Hispanic. I don't understand what the issue is here.
All right, read your thing.
Dolly. Sure, you are pretty misunderstood. But once people get to know you, they realize how lovable you really are.
Lovable guy.
I will say, I guess, like, just being a bigger dude and 6'4" will make me a little unapproachable.
Yeah, sure.
Which is why I dress like this. I dress like the poster child for like
but not to mention
Glee, for like the Dalton Warblers.
What a reference.
But what a reference that only like 3 of you will get.
Not to mention, you're loyal, sincere, and adaptable. You are adaptable.
How so?
I think you can roll with the punches. With the
I've been taking a lot of them recently.
The flow chart of life just comes right at you.
The flow chart of life, like my hot water heater exploding last year. Hold on. It says it may take a second for you to warm up, but you are a goof once you do.
What a goof! The goofiest guy.
Do you like the
know.
music?
Now mine. Look at me. I'm a Great Dane. I'm the big boy. I'm so excited.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because in case you don't know me, I'm 4'11". So we're very different there.
Okay.
What?
No, I'm just reading, and it's kind of not you.
Oh, okay. Let's see. It says you're so humble that you don't notice how much you stand out in a crowded room.
And that's absolutely not you.
I never notice. It's so on accident that I just.
If we're going with Glee references, you're more like Rachel Berry than. It's like, remember that episode where she was like, oh, that Glee references, Jesus Christ. In 2022, where she was like, I'm gonna do we're doing underrated artists. Oh, I'm doing an underrated artist. I'm doing me.
Oh yeah. You are extremely smart, but still approachable due to your warm demeanor. Do I have a warm demeanor? Is my demeanor warm? Are you warm, Thomas?
I am very.
Do
warm.
I warm you?
Next question.
You'd probably make a great pediatrician. Or a duchess.
The Duchess of Cambridge, specifically. Okay. I think you'd make a fantastic pediatrician. I think you would be just like... Oh, what's that Robin Williams movie? Patch Adams. I think you'd be a great Patch Adams.
No, I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that. Holy cow.
No, we started
you're right,
like
you're
20
right.
minutes.
Okay. But yeah, so there we go.
I'm fine with those answers. I think I don't think the description for Great Dane is much you, but I think the idea of them saying you are a Great Dane is hilarious.
You know
to me,
what?
So I'm fine
You know
with
what?
that.
One thing I think I am like a Great Dane by. I feel like Great Danes are always. I know a Great Dane, and he's a very apologetic. Like
okay,
because he's so big and he accidentally like steps on the puppies or steps on people. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I did it. I'm so sorry. I did it. I'm so sorry. And so
I feel like if you were like 6'4", you'd be a problem. You know,
if you were 6'4", you'd be a problem.
You'd be dangerous.
You don't even know what kind of a problem I would be.
Listen, I'm just saying. You're 4'9" and you always kick me from under the table. 4'11", excuse me.
How dare you take that from me? How dare you take those 10, 11, those 2 inches from me?
Don't let us do your math homework, guys. All right, so we have a few more.
Which
So
one do you
if
wanna
you
do?
are living in the United States under this capitalist dictator, no, if you are living in the United States, you at least know what Black Friday is.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the unique experience of I worked at a mall during Black Friday.
Right.
I was underwhelmed. There was a lot of people in there. They were not very nice because people, when they have like when they're buying things at a sale like this, they don't get nice. They get very mean. Actually, my mom went Black Friday shopping with my grandmother, and she walked away for a second. Grandma watched the cart, and then someone just started taking stuff out of her cart.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't like to go Black Friday shopping.
We went Black Friday shopping one time
But
at
the
an
mall was
outlet
lame.
mall.
It was lame. There was just nobody there, and the deals were horrible because it's a ripoff.
But we went at Black Friday shopping at an outlet mall, and
God.
that was really fun.
Really?
No,
Is
it was really fun.
I would imagine those like big outlets are like.
No, it was very packed, but no one was like mean. Everyone was
Okay.
having fun. And I was a kid, and I don't remember what I bought except for I remember I got something at Claire's, because I was shopping with my money at like 7 or 8 years old.
Right.
And I was like, I gotta wait till I get to Claire's. Gotta get the earrings. The cutest earrings we have.
Yes.
So much has changed
Sure.
about me. And I would still absolutely go to Claire's
Oh,
and
yeah.
get the earrings. However, they would be different now. Now I wear the dangly kind.
I
I've grown.
screwed up on Black Friday because one, I forgot it was Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot. Because I was talking to my sister. I was like, oh, let's go to Walmart real quick. I got to grab something. She's like, not today, we're not. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, it's Black Friday. I was like, the last place I want to be on earth right now. Well, one of the last places I want to be in the United States on Black Friday right now is on a Walmart.
Yeah.
So I forgot about it, but I would have gone to a few very select stores. I would have gone like a clothes store I would like. I would have gone to a board game store I like.
So
But
I
forgot.
I don't partake in Black Friday
Sure.
so much as
As
I do
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. Yeah, I love Cyber Monday, and so I bought this year. I gotta buy Christmas gifts for people. It's so much.
You haven't bought anything?
I bought a couple of things.
Bought a couple things. Is bought in a word?
No,
Bought
it's
is a
not.
word.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
I feel like it should be. It's like you know how
I bought a few things.
you know how the dictionary like made y'all a word.
Yeah,
They should make bought
Boughten.
a word.
I bought a couple things. I have bought. Yeah, I have bought and makes so much more sense.
Or just I've bought.
I've bought.
Like I've bought a few things.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a different podcast. If you're listening and you work for Cider Clothing, please know I spent a lot of money on your store, and I'd love for you to sponsor us.
Cider Clothing. barelybarrelbesties@gmail.com.
Yeah, no, because I think
Let
there's
us
stuff you
know.
might like. I don't know. They might have men's stuff. I didn't check.
We'll see.
But yeah, I'm so excited because
Well-
the clothes will be here this
Well,
weekend.
even still, now that I've worn that champion shirt, I am
True.
free to wear all the women's clothes.
They
I
have great
want.
sweaters.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do it later.
Can
Anyways,
we guess? This is another BuzzFeed quiz from Geography Squirrel.
because we were so prepared today.
Oh yeah. Can we guess what you'll be buying on Black Friday? Let's find out.
So we just it's kind of established. For me, it's like earrings and clothes, and
Right.
you also said clothes and board games.
Clothes and games, yeah.
Clothes and games.
Clothes and games.
Are we ever like appliance people, like a washer and dryer?
I think because I don't have my
television,
own. I think because I don't have my own house or apartment yet, I wouldn't.
car.
Did they do Black Friday
don't
deals
know.
for cars?
No, that's what holiday is the car holiday?
Memorial Day.
It's so weird.
I think because I don't have my own apartment or house, I don't have a need to look at like TVs and all that kind of stuff. But when I get my own apartment, I will.
Okay, so pick a game.
Pick a game: roulette, Jenga.
Say it again?
Jenga.
What did you say? Jenga?
Jenga.
Jenga?
The Game of Life, Monopoly, or
That's it. There's not a
okay,
lot of options.
roulette. I'm not much of that kind of guy.
Not a gambling kind of guy.
We've already talked about Monopoly. Well, not on the podcast, but I hate Monopoly. Game of Life is boring. It's fun once, and then like you play it again, it's like okay, you're literally just going through the same. I'll say Jenga. I love.
Jenga's really fun.
I like Jenga, even though I'm bad at it.
Jenga's really fun. I am gonna go the Game of Life because I actually have fun playing it every time. Because everything is the Game of Life. It's all we do all day long. It's the Game of Life.
Oh, please start.
Okay, pick some food: oatmeal, burgers, salad, pasta. I am going pasta.
I'll go burgers.
Burgers.
I love oatmeal, but
I don't like oatmeal.
If you had to choose, if you gave me a bowl of oatmeal or a burger and said pick one, I probably wouldn't be like, ooh, oatmeal, you know?
Pick a random place. A garage, a gym, an arcade, or a basement.
A basement.
It's a creepy one.
Jerry Zhang, what are you doing? It says picture is uploaded by Jerry Zhang. And it's like, what are you doing, bro?
It's a creepy basement.
You have a basement.
All right, which one?
I'll go arcade. There is a barcade near my house that I really want to take you to. I think we'd have a ton of fun there.
Let's go.
It's a ton of fun. It's
Wait,
like
how close
I think it's
is
like
it to your house?
15 minutes, 20 minutes.
So we could do a double trip and I could meet baby.
You could meet baby, or I could take baby there.
I like this
Take
plan.
baby to the bar.
Let's do it.
And I think it's like I mean the drinks are extra, but I think it's like a $15 entrance fee.
Like a Dave and Buster's type of thing?
So you go in, you get your wristband, and you pay like I think it's either $15 or $20, and then most of the games are free after you get in.
Wow.
But there are some like more like if you play NBA or
Sure.
FIFA or something, those you cost extra, but like most of the games are free.
That'd be fun.
No,
Let's
it's
do
a
it.
ton of fun.
I'm gonna pick gym because we've established I'm a gym rat. What do you do at a party? Oh, okay. Play video games, socialize, bring the baked goods, or play with pets. If I go to someone's house and there's a dog there, that's where I am. That's where I am. That's where I am the rest of the night. Playing
Also,
with pets.
I'm more of a I'll love to play with the dog, but I'm gonna be talking to people.
You
So
socialize?
Yeah.
You socializer.
What can I say?
Pick a color.
Blue, orange, red, or black?
What interesting choices.
I'll
Blue,
go red.
orange, red, or
I'll go
black?
red since
Okay.
I'm wearing red today.
I'm gonna go orange. And we both
We
got
both got
clothes.
clothes.
Wow.
Look at us.
You're going to find awesome deals on clothes.
Thanks, Geography Squirrel.
Wow.
Thank you.
I mean, they killed it. We established.
That's true.
What we
did.
both wanted.
We did say we both wanted
both
clothes.
wanted clothes.
And we both got clothes.
And the technology listens. And they give
Geography
us what we
Squirrel
want.
knows all.
Geography Squirrel, I don't know what I would have done without you. Thank you.
Thank you, Geography Squirrel.
Sponsor us.
So, what? Sorry.
Huh?
So before we go, I do have some. We have enough time for.
Yeah.
All right. We do have some stories from the internet about Thanksgiving.
Wait. Never mind. Go ahead.
So we have some stories about Thanksgiving from the internet. The story of the week.
Story time.
Well, actually, several stories of the week.
Listening to your story.
So this is on Reddit once again. It is on the subreddit Ask Reddit. So just asking random questions. And this person writes, "What was that incident during Thanksgiving?" And then people respond to it with their that incidents from Thanksgiving. So the first one from I can't say that name. The first one is my grandmother ran herself over with her SUV.
What?
I was on my way to the festivities when it happened, so I don't know the exact details, but she was getting out food from the back of her SUV, and she parked on top of the hill, and she put the car in neutral instead of park, and it slowly ran her over. The craziest part, she's alive, by the way, isn't it? The craziest part is that...
The craziest part is she died.
The craziest part is that I no longer have a grandmother. The craziest part is that my family, who was all inside, didn't notice until they heard the car hit against the house.
Oh my god!
The SUV made 3 loops before hitting the house. What does that mean? Oh, maybe it was like park. Maybe it was in neutral, and then the thing was turning.
It just runs over.
Oh, I'm okay. Okay, guys. She ended up being fine, but now it isn't allowed to go. But now she isn't allowed to go outside alone anymore on the holidays. This stories are now grandma moment for our family.
My that Thanksgiving moment is we had a friend come over for Thanksgiving, and she was like, "How can I help? What can I make for Thanksgiving dinner?" And my dad's favorite thing is whipped cream, and so she was like, "I make the best whipped cream, like the best you've ever had." And my dad was really excited. Mm-hmm. And he used to tease her a lot, and it was always funny. And so she made the whipped cream. It's the prettiest whipped cream I've ever seen in my life. Like fluffy and magical looking. Uh-huh. And my dad was like so excited. And so as a joke, he took a spoon and took like a giant spoonful of it and put it in his mouth, and then he went and spit it out. And Polly was like, Michael, that's not funny. I worked hard. Like, that's not a funny joke. And he was like, Polly, I'm sorry. This is the worst whipped cream I've ever had. And she was like, Michael, it's not funny. And
Well, your dad's a savage.
no, hold on. Because then she tried it and went, I forgot the sugar. And she forgot
It's just egg? It's just whipped egg?
She forgot to put sugar in the whipped cream.
So it's just whipped egg and milk?
Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny because she thought he was playing a prank on her, but he was like, no, this is not
God.
edible.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that's my Thanksgiving.
I have another funny Thanksgiving that moment. We were sitting at our aunt's house, and my aunt eats like organic food and stuff like that. I don't know if it was so much that the mustard was organic or maybe it was old, but my sister had it and it was just nasty. It was gross. It tasted like vinegar and it just tasted like vinegar and salt. So my dad was about to pour it on, and my sister was trying to very nicely say, "Hey, don't cover your burger or whatever we're having in mayonnaise because you're not going to like it."
Uh-huh.
So instead of saying anything, because my aunt's sitting right now, she wanted to be nice. She had her cup and she started like pointing at the mayonnaise. Or, it's not mayonnaise. I'm sorry, mustard.
Oh, weird.
The mustard. She started pointing at the mustard with her finger, and everyone was looking at her like, "Haley, what are you doing?" And we all just started laughing, and then everyone was making a joke because we all thought that Haley was just like pinkies up and just did, which I have a habit of doing now.
You do,
which is really funny.
You do it all the time.
But it's because I'm a classy man. I'm a Maryland man. A Terrapin man is a classy man. But so that was our thing. That Thanksgiving story. Every time we mention it, we're just like, "Hey, Haley, remember the mustard?" I
had a cousin one time where she offered to make the pie for Thanksgiving, but she's vegan and she made the pie vegan.
What type of pie?
I don't remember. I was young. I just remember
shepherd's pie. There's no meat in it.
I just remember it was really bad. Like the pie, it tasted vegan. I know vegan things can taste good, but this was early,
I have yet to try them.
Early vegan when things weren't quite tasting good yet. And so everyone had tried the pie and everyone was like, "Oh, it's great, honey. Thanks." And then at the end she was like, "And the best part is that it's vegan and you can't even tell." And everyone was like,
yeah.
That's right.
Well, that's my favorite part about vegan food is like someone will hand me tofu and be like, "Oh, it tastes just like meat," and I'll be like, "You haven't had meat in so long."
I like tofu though.
I like tofu if it is prepared in a very special way. A very particular way.
Very special.
A very special way.
I like my tofu.
You mix the tofu with egg and cream and nothing else, and it tastes just fabulous. It's my favorite type of whipped cream.
Mm-hmm. She put tofu in the whipped cream.
That was her first mistake. Is she put tofu in the whipped cream. I get them mixed up all the time.
That was a whipped cream commercial that just came on.
No.
That's super weird. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
Oh, do you want me to read more?
Oh, I thought, is that while you were saying? Okay.
I mean, that was the only one that I had up. That was the one that I vetted.
It's funny. I liked it.
Yes.
Grandma got run over by an SUV.
Grandma got run over by an Equinox. By a Venza.
And so, again, I know these episodes don't come out like when we record them, but you get to figure out when we did.
Yes.
So, I have a very large family. I don't think I realized it until Thanksgiving how large my family is, because we're planning a family reunion.
Yes.
2024. If you're a
there.
If you're a DeSoto listening to the podcast, I'll see ya. But what I found out is that a lot of my family and distant family listen to our podcast.
And they're all from South Africa.
Which is super duper cool. But right. So if you're listening, I just wanted to very quickly say happy birthday to my Aunt Anita.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Feliz cumple.
And what'd you say?
Feliz cumple.
Oh, I definitely didn't hear you say that right. Okay. But yeah, so... Yeah, I just wanted to say happy birthday.
Yes, happy
just
birthday,
really quick.
Anita.
Yeah, so thank you for listening,
yes.
And thank you to all the DeSotos who listen, and to all of our listeners in general.
Thank you to all of the listeners, because here's the thing, we calculated it, and we don't have the numbers with us, but we calculated it, and this podcast is doing really well. So well that you should sponsor us, guys.
But like actually.
But,
Like,
for real?
we've kind of been
Listen,
joking.
if you own a small business and you would
For
like
real.
an ad spot, let us know.
Like, I want to make this. We're so serious because we've joked about it the whole time. So if you are a small business like Velveeta, we are super interested. We're super interested in a sponsorship partnership thing with you.
Support local, guys. Shop local. Velveeta. At your local farmer's market.
But no, for real, if you're a small business, you've got your Etsy shop going and you want us to promote you, we're doing a Christmas special next week.
Next week.
So if you hear this on Sunday or Monday, whenever it comes out, and you're like, I want that to be me, let us know.
Let us know. On that note, next time we record, so there will be a little bit of a gap in between episodes. We haven't decided what day specifically we're going to do it, but this episode will come out on December 4th. Or December 5th, excuse me.
Yeah.
December 5th at midnight. That's a Monday. And then after that, we're probably going to wait a week and then do because we have one more episode left in December in 2022. And that's going to be our Christmas special where we're going to be answering questions and reading any ads that we get.
Which, for the record, that's kind of why we are out here. We're testing, because we're in the living room.
Yes.
We're kind of testing the environment because we want to do a special Christmas episode and make it all Christmassy.
It'd be all casual. And I think that it worked pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, it was a trial run. We'll have a couple things to fix for next time. Like, maybe make it not do that. But
so if you guys so be on the lookout on our Instagram for a spot for you to ask us questions, or you can just text us, I guess.
Yeah.
But we want to have it all in one place if we can. So
Q&A, if you have like questions about us, questions about the podcast,
or about Christmas.
questions about Christmas. Questions about Christmas.
If you have Christmas questions.
Christmas related questions. Random questions,
funny questions, anything like that. If you want to recommend some stories of the week for us,
Yep.
we'd love that too. We'll read them out.
If you have Christmas stories that you want to share with us,
Christmas memories, Thanksgiving memories. Have you ever been run over by an SUV? Let us know. Run yourself over by an SUV.
Is that story about you? We'd love to have your grandma on as a guest.
Our first guest is the grandmother from...
It makes sense.
From Reddit. So, we just wanted to let you know that we only have a few episodes left in December, but I guess we'll do all the whole sob story stuff later and be like, oh my God, thank you so much for listening. But
don't worry, because this podcast is forever.
Forever. But this is the...
You can't leave.
But this is going to be the second to last episode of 2022, and then we're going to go on like probably a 2-week break until we come back. Yeah. So
this is us preparing you now so that you don't miss us too much.
No.
This is like your warning.
But if you do miss us, you can always go back on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube and listen to one of our episodes. But for now, we will see you guys.
Review,
subscribe.
Apparently on
we
Spotify.
have spent the past 5 minutes begging.
On Spotify, there's like an ask questions button. I'd love for you to swipe up.
We want to figure out how it works.
Yeah. Let's play with us.
So, thank you guys so much for listening to Barrel
Besties.
I'm Thomas.
I'm Bianca.
And we'll see you guys next weekish. Bye.
Bye. This is farther away.
What?
Oh, it was a face. Look at that fish. What's wrong with us?
You know what I didn't like?